Okay, again, we apologize so much for the technical difficulties, trying to get through this thing, trying to get us into the text. Again, I apologize if you haven't already done so, and you wouldn't be watching me, but you have to refresh your screen. If somebody else texts you or something, what happened? Refresh your screen and you'll be able to see where we are. And I think in YouTube, is it the same way, or do you have to, another thing will pop up, or do we know? Not sure how that works exactly in YouTube. But anyway, again, we apologize. Not sure exactly technically what's happening, but that is part of being live, is sometimes these things occur. Let me go back into the text. Again, I haven't gotten very far. Still in Romans chapter 10, verse 1. The phrase that I was on was that phrase, take the lead in honoring one another. Like we should be fighting for honoring one another. We should be trying to outdo one another in honoring one another, and I love that. That's the way it should be in the body of Christ. We should be trying so hard to just be the people who are leading in honoring each other. Do not lack diligence in zeal, be fervent in the Spirit, serve the Lord. All of these are commands. Every one of these things is a command. Rejoice in hope, be patient in affliction, be persistent in prayer. Remember, that's where we said you just keep on praying. Being persistent in prayer is not like, I pray it 2 or 3 times, okay, God's not hearing me, so I'm done. No, persistent. And maybe that's a prayer that's going to take years. And that's okay. We just need to be persistent in it. Share with the saints in their needs. Pursue hospitality. Again, another 2 great little phrases, commands. The first is share with those who are in need. This should be a part of who we are. And here we are in the middle of a recession now, depression, economic downturn, whatever you want to say. We probably know people that are having financial difficulties. We should be, as followers of Jesus, we should be the first people that should be stepping up to help them. There's this tendency for us to think in our minds, well, you know, I need to hang on to what I've got because I never know when I might need it. But that's not how it works in God's economy. God's economy is give. We should not be thinking in terms of our own finances as much as how can we help? And then again, pursue hospitality. That's one of those words that I've keyed in on before, but literally the word hospitality is a friend of strangers or the lover of strangers, and a lover of strangers with that other kind of Philadelphia, that kind of brotherly love for the stranger. That's what we should be about. Again, remember, we're listening for all of these one another phrases. Bless those who persecute you. Bless and do not curse. Rejoice with those who rejoice. Weep with those who weep. Join in life, doing life together with one another. That's what he's talking about. Live in harmony. Here's another one. Live in harmony with one another. And that is literally the musical term, live in harmony. We should be singing together in a harmonious kind of way. Literally is what we should be doing together with one another. Meaning that our lives, it doesn't mean that we don't have occasional conflict. It just means that we are trying our very best. And that's what you get out of this. We are trying our very best to be at peace because this honors God. Then, do not be proud.